Hello and welcome to Tennis Asia TV. You've joined me for this preview and prediction for the upcoming first, or I shouldn't say first, it's actually the second round clash between Dayana Yastremska and Alex Eala. Alex is the number 31 seed. She's seeded at a big tournament for the first time in her career. And yeah, that's what got me confused, thinking it was the first round. It's not the first round for Eala. It's the second round, the round of 64. Eala, of course, being seeded, got a bye through to the second round. And Yastremska had to play a first round match, which obviously she has won. She won that against China's Zhang Shuai in straight sets. So that was a good result for the Ukrainian. Now, this would be not the first meeting between these two players. As you can see on the screen, you can see the two players there. They have played before, and you can see the head-to-head is 1-0 in favor of the Filipina. Now, that match, though, did come quite some time ago. If you go right to the bottom here, you'll be able to see that particular result. That was in Eastbourne. Of course, that was the middle of last season, and that was a comfortable 6-1, 6-2 victory for Eala. But of course, on grass, it's very different conditions from Indian Wells, which is a hard court, which has a much higher bounce, and it plays much slower than the grass surface in Eastbourne. And yeah, it's very different conditions. The unique conditions of the desert make it such that the ball tends to fly a lot. It bounces high, but it's gonna the court surface itself is slow, and that means you're going to have more chance for rallies, and probably for both of these players it's not ideal. But let's have a look then in more detail at how these players have been doing so far this year. So in front of me, you should be able to see Dayana Yastremska's first results of the year. That came in Brisbane. Now, Brisbane, of course, a hard court. This was a 500 tournament just before the Australian Open. Get some good results there. Obviously, standout one there in the second round against Leylah Fernandez, 6-1, 6-2, before losing in a respectable 3 sets to Jessica Pegula. She then went on to Adelaide and lost in the first round, getting a bit of a hammering there to Katerina Siniakova, winning only 1 game in Adelaide. In Melbourne, she lost in the first round to Elena Gabriela Ruse, 4-6, 5-7, and then went on to Abu Dhabi. And she did pick up a win in straight sets over Beatriz Haddad-Maia before losing 3-0 to Ekaterina Alexandrova. In Qatar, yes, she did get a victory in the opening round again, a hard-fought victory against Kristina Buksha before losing in straight sets to Elina Svitolina, who, of course, is went on to the final, and she is such a great player. And then following that up in Dubai, most recently, not most recently, it was recently though, it was against Janice Chen. She lost in straight sets, and again in straight sets she lost in Merida. That was the most recent tournament, to Marina Stakusic, the Canadian. 4-6, 3-6. So yeah, it's not been a great year in terms of results so far. It's been a few wins there towards the start, but yeah, since then a lot of losses for the Ukrainian. Having said that, as I said, she has come through her first round match in Indian Wells, 6-3, 6-2 over Zhang Shuai. That was fairly dominant performance. And she lost the first 2 games of the match, getting broken early on. So winning after those first 2 matches, essentially 6-1, and then of course taking that second set 6-2. It was a much better performance for her. Zhang Shuai was coming from a long run in Merida. She made the semi-finals there. Perhaps maybe taking a little bit more time to adjust to the conditions, but a great win though nonetheless for Yastremska. She'll be feeling good about that. And yeah, but of course she's coming up against Alexandra Eala, who has had a very good year. Let's have a look at her results so far this year. Of course, in in Auckland. She got to the semi-finals. It was a great start to the year for Eala, losing out in a tight 3-set match to Wang Jinyu. She fought back well in that final set, but just couldn't, but do it. But she, also a great comeback victory at the start there against Donna Vekic. And some great results and performances in that tournament. Of course, though, she went on to the Australian Open. That was probably the most disappointing result of the year for Alex. 3 sets to Alicia Parks after having been up a bagel. And then went to the Philippines, lost out Camila Osorio, the eventual champion in the quarterfinals. Straight sets there. Went on to Abu Dhabi, got a great result in terms of big comeback victory against Sasnovich, and then lost out respectably 3-6, 3-6 to Alexandrova. Lost out to Qatar, in Qatar to Valentova. It was a tight first set match, the tight tiebreak, and obviously Alex just lost it, and then the second set was much less close. I mean, I thought she did very well in the sort of conditions and against a player that would make it difficult for her. Obviously, Qatar is a slower hard court. It's a 1,000 event, big event. But then she followed that up by going into the quarterfinals in Dubai's quicker surface there, coming through straight sets in her first 3 matches, include that good victory against Jasmine Paolini, good victory against Sorana Cirstea, and then getting humbled a bit against Coco Gauff. Of course, Coco, just a great, great player, and makes it very difficult for you if she's at her best in terms of, it's just so hard to break her down. But that's a very different type of opponent, and the conditions are different in Indian Wells, in the desert. So let's think about that. Obviously, as I said, they have played once before. I mean, yeah, you can look at their stats there. Of course, Dayana Yastremska has got 3 singles titles to her name. Those singles titles, actually, by the way, came quite some time ago. I mean, I've got them up here. Obviously, that was 2018, 2019, 2 in 2019. And then, but she has made 4 finals since then and finished runner-up at each of them. I mean, losing at Dash Barty, Zhang Shuai, Alexandrova, and most recently McCartney Kessler. But I mean, obviously she has had good results at the WTA level, including those 2 finals last year. So yeah, she's certainly much more experienced than Alex. She's older. Obviously, you can see the results there and bigger prize money. But in terms of the ranking there, you can see her career high ranking is 21. Alex Eala's is 31. So, that is what Eala had last week. Now she's down to 32, down 1 spot. Eala, but now Yastremska is down ranked lower than Alex. And, largely the rankings don't lie. So about 52 in the rankings is where she is now. And yeah, she probably wants to be up, higher than that, Yastremska, no doubt. But let's think about how they match up. So they're similar in height. I mean, the heights here are wrong on the WTA website because it's listed at 5'7" for Yastremska and 5'9" for Eala. And yet their height in centimeters is the same. They can't be 2 inches difference between them. So yeah, I mean, let's say similar heights between them. Of course, Yastremska plays right-handed. She plays an aggressive baseline game. She has big power, and that's how very much the feature of her game. Does she have a big serve? Not particularly big serve, but she can serve pretty well, and she does pretty well on return. I think she's actually quite a good at converting break points. So that's something that Alex is going to have to be aware of. Alex, of course, we know her weakness is on the serve. Maybe is some encouragement. I think against Jasmine Paolini, she served really well in that first set against her. It's probably the best I've ever seen Alex serve. And she might need to try and bring that out again if she wants to get through this match. But obviously, improvements to be made there. But of course, we know that Alex is a tremendous returner. I think that's going to be very important for Alex if she's going to get a foothold in this game, but especially on the second serve, she's just a tremendous returner. But I think that's definitely going to be somewhere she's going to have to make an impact on the slower courts. It's going to be, something that she should be able to do. But of course, she'll be vulnerable on her own serve. We know that. But the thing that makes me more worried for Alex is, this is, we know both players like the quicker courts. But for Yastremska, she's obviously come through her first round match and got a pretty good victory over Zhang Shuai. And I think obviously when you have that bit more power in your strokes, if you're feeling good, even on a slow court, it gives you a chance to be able to hit through the court a bit more. And of course, Alex, I think Yastremska gives her a ball that Alex does like in terms of it's big in the flat. And Alex does like to have that pace because she's good at redirecting that pace, counter punching, or allowing her to work herself into the rallies, and then obviously try and get a winner herself. Tries to be very aggressive on that baseline. That's the way Alex likes to play. But the thing is, though, in the Indian Wells conditions, I don't think that plays into Alex's style too well because the ball bounces up much higher. And I think Alex likes to be more reactive and obviously take that ball early. And yeah, obviously with the conditions and the bounce in Indian Wells, it just makes that a little bit more difficult. So I do think this is going to be a hard match for Eala. Having said that, I think, as I said, the ball and the sort of consistency with, the baseline power that Yastremska brings, I still think that stylistically it is still not too bad for Eala. That's pretty good. If she doesn't mind playing against players like that, it allows her to implement her game, even though the conditions are maybe not ideal for Eala. So yeah, thinking about how they match up, as I say, I think it's going to be important. Once again, obviously Eala, I expect her to return well, but it's just how she's going to adapt to the conditions. Obviously, I think she's had good practices, plenty of practices. And I don't know what court it's going to be on. I'm assuming it's not going to be on the same court that Yastremska played Zhang on. It's going to be a much bigger court. If Eala's not on the main court, maybe the second stadium in Indian Wells, obviously she's going to have a lot of support from the Filipino fans. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. But I think Alex will get the victory, but it won't be as close as last time. I do think Alex, you can see the bulk of her results. She's won a lot more matches this year than Yastremska. She is playing at a higher level, but I think in these conditions, it's a bit more of a leveler. And I think Alex can get the victory, but it will be, as I say, tighter because it was much more dominant victory for Eala last time, 6-1, 6-2. So this time, I think I'm going to make a prediction. It's going to be Alex Eala to win in 3 sets. Alex Eala to win in 3 sets. And probably, I think she'll, get it done. The thing is, maybe in 2 sets, but I think what Eala's going to be able to do, even despite the conditions, hopefully she's adapted. I think she's developed her game. I think she'll be able to impose her game and maybe bring out some of the errors from Yastremska, because Yastremska is prone to making errors if she is pushed, and I think Eala has the game to very much do that. So yeah, that's the way I think it's going to be play out. I'm going to be looking forward to that one. How do you think it's going to go? I should say though, of course, Eala, this is here for the first time as a seeded player. She's. I will add one thing: is Yastremska did play here. Hello and welcome to Tennis Asia TV. You're joining me today. My name's Eddie, and we are obviously watching this watch along for this round two clash between Alex Eala and Dayana Yastremska. It's already begun, and Alex Eala has served, and it's already 1 point each, so it's 15 all in Indian Wells. I'm happy to have you joining me now. I'm going to get the score up on the screen for you. So we want to see that. Okay. And there we are. So where are you joining me from? That would be good to know. I'm guessing a lot of you are joining me from the Philippines. And why not? Because we've got the greatest Filipino tennis player of all time in front of us now, Alex Eala, already at 20 years of age, making such a big impact. That score on the screen is slightly slow there. It's actually now 15-30. So already Alex is under a little bit of pressure early in this first set, 15-30. Second serve now for the Filipina, who is a 31st seed. But that was a nice serve. This is on the ad side out wide, and Yastremska sends her return out. So it's 30 all. Good for Alex to be able to get that point on the board. And of course, this is the last match of the day on that Stadium 3 court. Quite late there in Indian Wells in California, the US. It's about 2:13 here in Seoul, Korea, where I am based. And we're in a bit of a rally now. And that was well done from Alex, getting low and eventually drawing the error there from Dayana Yastremska on the forehand side. Her forehand going into the net. And of course, those night conditions now, this is obviously the last match of the day. It's going to be trickier for both players, I guess, but, you know, because it slows down the conditions when it's at nighttime. Yeah, it looks quite slow. I mean, it's... Oh, but then you've got Yastremska sending her backhand long, and that means the first game on the board, 1 game to love for Alex Eala, and already a big cheer there. There's quite a lot of Filipinos or Filipino diaspora in California, even making the journey out into Indian Wells in the desert where this is based. But yeah, not a bad start. Good for Alex to get a game on the board because there was a little bit of pressure there when she was at 15-30. She comes through. And I just think, yeah, it's obviously not ideal conditions for Alex. She wants a quicker court, or you know, maybe a slightly lower bouncing court, let's say, as well. But I would say that's the same for Yastremska and Alex. I think she's improved a lot within the last year. Her performances this year have been at a higher level than Yastremska, so I'm still expecting her to be able to get the job done here. And of course, Yastremska is a fairly error-prone player. Alex Eala getting the first point of this Yastremska service game, love 15, the double fault from the Ukrainian. Yes, of course, a lot of players tend to double fault against Alex because she's so aggressive with her return position on the second serve, and she stands there. And if obviously that gets into her opponent's heads, and you know they tend to hit more double faults against her because they know that she has a very aggressive, powerful second serve return. Probably, you know, maybe the best in the game in the women's game, that second serve return, if not the best, if not the best, one of the best. Yes, and I think yeah, 1 hour behind in the Philippines than where I am. Oh, that was a nice shot there from Dayana Yastremska, the backhand winner. Back up the line, back in behind Eala, wrong footing the Filipina. And of course, she will try and be aggressive. Yastremska, hits quite a powerful ball and will try and go for those winners. It's a good return there, though, off the first serve from Eala, but then Yastremska doing really well to redirect the ball back up the line and hit a winner, 40-15. And that is a good start there from Yastremska. Of course, she has come to her first round match in straight sets against Zhang Shuai. So that was obviously a good result for her. I mean, Zhang Shuai had just been to the semi-finals in Merida. Zhang Shuai, a veteran, but quite a solid player on her day, and Yastremska coming through 6-2, 6-3, and that was after Zhang had won the first two games as well. Oh, good second serve return there from Eala. A sensational return, and that obviously draws the error from Yastremska, so it's 40-30 to the Ukrainian in just this second game of the match. First serve into the net from the Ukrainian, so now it is a second serve. Good return from Alex. Oh, but the ball comes back, and then Alex sends her backhand into the net. So it is the Ukrainian who takes that game, and it's 1 game all. And yes, so the last time, as you would have saw in my preview that was playing before I went live, the last match between these two finished in a straight sets win from Eala in Eastbourne last year. It was 6-1, 6-2. I mean, it was very dominant performance from Alex. Yes, some errors coming from Yastremska because it can happen. But yeah, on the grass court, I think it's kind of suits the style of Alex. I mean, more than say the Indian Wells conditions, but so I think it was going to be closer this time. But we are at love 15 though, and it's a second serve now for Alex. So already a little bit of pressure again on this service game. But oh dear, that's a poor second serve into the net. So it's a double fault for Alex, and it's love 30. Someone's asking for my prediction here. I had predicted that Alex would win in 3 sets. Alex to win in 3 sets. That was my instinct. Second serve, though, comes in, but yeah, the ball's set up short there for Yastremska, and that's a good backhand winner there from Yastremska. Her backhand's been looking good, and that is love 40 now. So not a great start for the Filipina. Love 40 and 3 breakpoint opportunities for the Ukrainian. It's going to be a second serve here as well. That's good. Swinging second serve, but it is returned pretty deep by the Ukrainian, and Alex can't do anything with that ball. So it's the first break of the match for Ukrainian, who takes a 2-1 lead. Of course, early days in this match, but obviously not ideal for the Filipina. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back after the little break. Okay, so first point there going to Alex in this Yastremska service game. It's love 15. It was a good return there. Good aggressive return, bringing the error from Yastremska. Where are you watching from? I'm guessing a bunch of you are watching from the Philippines. Perhaps you're watching from somewhere else. But this is obviously big match for Eala. First time she's been seeded at a big tournament. It's 31st seed she is. Good return there on the second serve from. Oh, just must have gone just long. Yeah, just long past the baseline. Oh, that was very close. It was, but that means it's a point for Yastremska, 15 all. Serve from Yastremska. It's a pretty good one out wide. Alex does get it back, but it's a high looping ball. Oh, and it draws the error from Yastremska. It was a bit of an awkward one, but she's going to be disappointed, Yastremska, with that error. I mean, Alex did well just to lob the ball back. I mean, look, but that was, yeah, so it's 15-30 now on Yastremska's serve. Scoreboard on the screen there's a little bit slow from my action here, so it's 15-30. Good return there from Alex. Good deep return, but the ball's coming back. Oh, and another error there from Alex. So quite a few errors there so far from Alex from the rally balls, which is maybe not quite like her, but she's maybe getting a little bit slow to start here. I wonder if she's just having a little bit of trouble with the nighttime conditions, but it's now 30 all. 30 all. As Yastremska takes a first serve. It's a good serve, but it does come back from Alex. Oh, and Alex going for the slice now. That's a nice little change-up, I think. Oh, but she's on the back foot now, Alex. She's managing to stay in this rally. Oh, but it was the backhand up the line from Yastremska. Nice idea, but she drags it wide. And that means it's 30-40. And Yastremska will be regretting that because she had a nice opportunity there, opened up the court, but she drags her backhand wide. It didn't have to be that good. It's into the tram lines, and that means another break point. Well, it is I think, first break point for Alex. So it's now 30-40. Can the Filipina take this break point and get back level? Oh, that was a good 1-2 punch from Yastremska. It was an awkward serve into the body. Alex did well to get it back, but Yastremska steps in, and it's a beautiful forehand winner across court. And that means it is juice. It is juice now. Serve down the tee from Yastremska was pretty good, but somehow Alex Eala gets it back. And that is good play that started from that return. And that's why she's so hard to play against, Alex, because just her return game is just very good. And the ability to get balls back that you just might not, as her opponent, you just might not expect them to come back, but she gets them back. And that just makes it very difficult for them. Oh, that was a serve down the tee from Yastremska. Seemingly it was an ace, but that must have been, oh, just on the outside of the line. Just the outside of it. I mean, there wasn't much of it at the line, but it still counts. Oh, it's a good return there again, though. The serve out wide from Yastremska on juice, but a lovely deep return from the backhand of Eala, deep down the middle, and it's just too difficult for Yastremska to deal with. And that means it is again advantage for Alex Eala. Yeah, so it is now advantage to Alex Eala, and now it's a second serve for Yastremska. So a good chance here for Alex to get back level. Oh, she hits a second serve and it's wide. It's out. It's a double fault. So that means it is a break of serve and it's 2 games all. 2 games all. Where are you watching from? I think someone's asking if there are a lot of Filipino fans. There must be quite a lot. We do have a lot of Filipino viewers, and there's always a lot of Filipinos waiting to watch Alex's matches, even on these live streams, these live watch-alongs, because Alex Eala is so popular. Oh, second serve from Eala drops a little short, but Yastremska cannot judge it well enough, and it is 15-love to Alex Eala. Serve from Alex. It is out. Second serve it will be at 15-love here. Oh, that's into the net though, so it's a double fault. Let's see if we can get a better scoreboard for you, because obviously okay, I've got a better scoreboard for you here, I think. Oh, it wasn't the greatest serve there, and Yastremska hits a backhand winner there. So it's now 15-30. 15-30. And again, a little bit of pressure early on for the Filipina. But that was a better first serve from Eala. And it is now 30 all. 30 all. Of course, it was just 2 back-to-back breaks. Alex would really like to hold on here and hold serve. It's 30 all. Okay, so now she served that that first serve went out. It's now a second serve from Alex Eala at 30 all. It lands in, and it's just the return just goes long from Yastremska. It wasn't a great serve, to be honest. I mean, it was a bit short, although it did have some swerve on it. And I guess but that was just enough to, confuse Yastremska. And it's 40-30 now, and a game point for Alex Eala. First serve, just long. Second serve now for Eala. It lands in, but it's short. But Yastremska sends her return long, so it's a hold for Alex Eala, and now she leads 3-2. Thank you, Sal Fernandez. I hope to bring you more live watch-alongs for Alex's matches and other players' matches. We focus on Asian tennis, so the Asian players, Asian tournaments. And the rise of Alex Eala is something that has been quite amazing to see. Her popularity since making that semi-finals in Miami. And she's going to have to back that up. Obviously, after this tournament in Indian Wells, it will be the Miami Open. But she's got a great opportunity, I think, and maybe a good chance to win here, get a win under her belt in Indian Wells. Alex has already been up to a career high number 31 in the world. And around this time last year, she was around 140 in the world. So it's been a huge jump in the rankings for the Filipina, still just 20 years of age. And no doubt that she's going to have a career at the WTA level for a good while. I mean, I don't know how much further can she rise. She's already on the verge of top 30. Could she make it into the top 20? We'll have to wait and see. But still, as I say, early in her career, and now they're coming back out for the restart of play. Alex does look very focused. And one thing I will say, I mean, despite it's probably not easy to deal with maybe so much attention from her that she gets in the Philippines. You know, it's maybe going to have some pressure, although she says it's a privilege to have pressure. But I think she does handle it pretty well. I think she's got a good head on her shoulders. She's got, you know, a determination, but also like a professionalism about her. She wants to do well in this game. And I think, you know, that's just about having the right mindset and improving and working hard. And it's 15 love. Good return there. Ooh. So it's 30 love to Dayana Yastremska in this service game. First serve down the middle from Yastremska. Well returned by Alex. Oh, but eventually it's a backhand error there from Eala into the tram lines. Watching from Toronto. That's great. People watching all over the place. And yeah, it's good to see Asian players rising as well. Obviously, we've got another Southeast Asian player doing very well, and Janice Chen. She's from Indonesia. She's a little bit behind Alex in the rankings, but she's had an amazing year as well. And yeah, Alex is doing really well. And there's even a couple of younger Thai players who are just outside the top 100, but they might have their chance soon. There's a Japanese player called Ayo Ito who was very popular with the style that she had, but unfortunately she got injured after US Open and hasn't played since then, but she recently returned. Ayo Ito is still only 21. She's from Japan, but she's got a very interesting game style. And that is a point there from Alex Eala, though. Good point there, dragging Yastremska out wide and eventually getting low to finish with the forehand. And that is now 40-30 on the Yastremska serve. So perhaps a little half chance now for Alex to get into this Yastremska service game. Let's see. Serve down the middle from Yastremska, but Alex does well to get it back. Is she going to be able to drag out this rally? She keeps getting the balls back, but she's on the back foot. But Yastremska is doing very well. Alex keeps getting the balls back, but eventually Yastremska is able to finish with the drive volley at the net. That's a good winner in the end from Yastremska. Alex, though, was working very hard there, and it's 3 games all. And already, yeah, it's been tighter than their last meeting, of course. That came in Eastbourne, which finished 6-1, 6-2 to Alex Eala. But of course, that was a different time, very different conditions on grass. This is a slower hard court, and Alex is now to serve at 3-all. Oh, good aggressive play here from Alex. And that was a nice finish with the forehand deep into the corner. So perhaps now Alex is starting to find her groove a little bit. She's hitting the ball with a bit more comfort now, timing it a little bit better, I think. And yeah, that was a good first point to start off 15 love. First serve now from Alex Eala. Oh, but wow, that was a great backhand up the line there for Yastremska. Good winner, 15 all. At the moment, I think Got this question here. They're both looking quite even. I thought Alex started a little bit slow, and Yastremska came out a bit quicker. But I think Alex is starting to adjust a little bit. Seems to have been getting her timing a little bit better. Oh, that was a nice change up there from Alex. She was, on the back foot there, but then hit a little backhand slice, and that drew the error from Yastremska. Just that change of pace, taking her by surprise a little bit. And it is 30-15. So as I said, yeah, I think Yastremska started a little bit better. I think Alex came out slow, but Alex is looking better now as the match is going on, looking sharper. And that was a good serve there, unreturned. It's 40-15 to the Filipina, and the crowd are getting more excited. I think they see as well the improvement in Alex here, and they're encouraging her. And yeah, I think definitely Alex has started to adjust to the court condition. As I say, it's at nighttime, it's a bit slower. And she's mostly been practicing during the day, right? Oh, that was a good point there from Yastremska, though, going back in behind Alex with the forehand winner. It's now 40-30. Now a serve from Alex Eala. First serve lands in. It comes back with interest. Oh, but the forehand error there from Yastremska. It's a game on the board for Alex. 4-3. And I think that's going to be crucial now because Yastremska, I believe, is going to be under pressure in this next service game, because if Alex does break in this service game, of course, she will serve for the first set. And I think as much as anything is we've seen Alex improve a lot in the last year or so. She has improved a lot. But I think, there's still obviously weaknesses. I mean, especially in the serve and maybe certain aspects of her game, but overall her ground game is pretty good and she has a good mind. And I think good mental strength. I think she's shown that with some of the comeback wins that she's had, and it's been on more than a few occasions that she's come back from apparently losing positions and won matches. And I just do think that she has a very good mentality and attitude, and I think that's going to serve her well. Because a lot of players, maybe who on the face of it, they might seem more talented, they have better weapons, or they have, particular shots that you think would win them more matches. They have great power, but they don't do as well as you think. And that's maybe because more of the mental side and how, if you work hard, it really does make a difference. And I think Alex does have that. So, yeah, I don't know how far she's going to go in her career, but it's going to be interesting to see. But yeah, surely she can go higher. And we don't know. Oh, ooh, that was a good aggressive play there from Yastremska. Alex tried to use the backhand slice, but her slice drifts long. So it's 15-love to the Ukrainian. 15-love. Let's see here. The Yastremska now to serve. And it is long. So it will be a second serve. Of course, Alex will be very much looking to be aggressive here. 15-love. Second serve from Yastremska. Good aggressive return there from Alex, but it does come back. Oh, Alex, good cross-court backhand, and Yastremska tries to go up the line, but it's wide. Oh, I thought it was wide, but it landed in. Oh my goodness. It must have just drifted in and caught the line. What a forehand winner from Yastremska. Wow, right in the corner. Oh my God. And that is 30 love to Yastremska. I was surprised that was landed in. Okay, so give me another second serve here, though, at 30 love. Second serve from Yastremska. Good return there from Alex, but it does come back. Is she going to be able to finish it off? Oh, what a good lob by Yastremska, but we're still in the point here. Oh, and eventually the forehand error, though, from Yastremska going long. And yeah, that's good hustle, though, from Eala. Obviously, it was difficult with that high ball that came back deep, but she managed to stay in the point and ends up winning it. So it's 30-15. 30-15 to Yastremska. And another first serve missed. Second serve for the Ukrainian. This is a crucial moment, I think, here. Alex is going to try and be aggressive. Can she get a winner here? Oh, and Yastremska went big on the second serve, but it's out. So it's a double fault, 30 all. And that's really not too smart from Yastremska there, because it's a very crucial moment here. She doesn't want to create more pressure than is necessary. It's 30 all, though. Still, Yastremska to serve now. And another first serve missed. It's going to be a second serve. She's got to be careful here, the Ukrainian. Alex is waiting to pounce. And it's another second serve miss that hits off the top of the net and bounces long. So it's another double fault. And it's 30-40 and a break point opportunity for Alex Eala. Good serve out wide, though, from Yastremska. Does land in, finally finds the first serve, and it's back at deuce. So deuce now. And a break point come and gone. Was Yastremska really shooting herself in the foot, though? Well, but that was a good first serve that Alex couldn't do anything about there. And now it's advantage to Yastremska. Advantage Yastremska, and opportunity come and gone for Eala, but that was followed up by, two good first serves from Yastremska. But this time, this one goes out. So second serve now. Advantage Yastremska. It is returned well by Alex. Oh, and the forehand goes into the net from Yastremska. And it's deuce. So yeah, definitely more errors than she'd like to be making at the moment, Yastremska. Oh, good return there from Alex. It was a decent first serve from the Ukrainian. We are in a bit of a longer exchange now. Alex looking more comfortable, I think, but obviously Yastremska with a bit more pace on her balls. It's difficult. Alex has got to be. Oh, yes, the final ball from Alex, the forehand, was quite deep, and it drew the error from Yastremska. And so it's now advantage for the Filipina. And with a good crowd there cheering her on, someone waving the Filipino flag there. And it's advantage, a second breakpoint opportunity for Eala. Can she take it this time? First serve comes in from Yastremska, but it's into the net, and it's going to be a second serve. Surely Alex is going to be looking to pounce here and go for the winner. But is Yastremska going to try and go big again? I would advise against it, but let's see. Oh, she does, and it's another double fault. And Yastremska again, Eala getting in the Ukrainian's head, and it's a break for Eala, just as I sort of predicted that it might come here. And it's Eala who will now serve for the first set at 5-3. So good work there from Alex, I think. Just the steadier player when it mattered. And now, can she serve it out though? Can Eala serve out this set? It's always easier said than done. Yes, the first serve land in, and Yastremska hits her forehand into the tram line, so it's 15-love. Good stuff from the Filipina. I think, yeah, as I said, after somewhat slow start, she has become much more comfortable. So it's going to be a second serve now at 15-love. Second serve comes in from the Filipina. Decent return though from Yastremska, and she's going to have an opportunity to step in. Oh my goodness. It was a short ball. She had the open court, and she sends the forehand long. Terrible, unforced error from Dayana Yastremska, and that gives Eala a 30-love score in this service game of hers, and she is serving for the set. Yeah, not. I mean, as I say, Yastremska, she can be error prone, but I mean, it's been not a great last couple of games from the Ukrainian. Oh, yeah. I mean, this time the second serve came in from Eala and it was returned well by Yastremska. So it is 30-15. Of course, Yastremska has been as high as 21 in the world. She is older than Alex by about 5 years, but you know, Yastremska's now down at about 51 in the world. So she's not been in a great period so for the last little while. But this time it was Yastremska who wins this point, so it's 30 all. Crucial point here in the match, 30 all. Oh, that's a good first serve, yes, and Yastremska can't do anything with it. That was coming just at the right time for Alex Eala. Decent first serve, and it was difficult for Yastremska. And it's 40-30, and we have the first set point of the match. Oh, it hits off the top of the net and lands out. So second serve now for the number 31 seed. Can she finish it off? It is in. But that's a good backhand cross-court winner from Yastremska. I mean, it sat up there, really, to be honest, to be hit, and she did execute well this time. Inconsistent, Yastremska's been in this match, but I mean, that was good. Juice. Alexandra going down the tee, but it's wide. It's going to be a second serve now. Oh, she stops her ball toss and is going to start it again. Second serve now for Alex. So it lands in, and the return comes back, and we're a bit of a longer exchange now. But that's a good forehand winner back up the line there from Alex, taking our opportunity and brings another set point. That was a good winner there from Eala. Haven't seen too many of those in the match, but it came at a good time. She saw the opportunity and executed very well. Back up the line, wrong footing, Yastremska. And now she serves it. Serve comes back. Oh, and Alex is doing well to hang in this rally. And eventually, though, Yastremska hits the backhand up the line, and it's a winner. And we're back at deuce. Yeah, so yeah, Yastremska absolutely has the power, on the forehand and the backhand side. I do really like her backhand, and she has that bit more power than Eala does, but Yastremska's just lacking in consistency. Juice though, and a serve now from Alex. It lands in, comes back. Aggression now from Alex. But we're in a bit of an exchange here. Yastremska's trying to get on top now. Oh, and eventually she has an opportunity. She hits that forehand up the line, and that's a great winner from the Ukrainian. And now it's advantage Yastremska. Tough moments now for the Filipina. She had 2 set points, but Yastremska's responded well. Now a service from Alex Eala. Out wide. Oh, that was a good serve at a crucial moment again from the ad court, going out wide. Yastremska's return landed long, and it's deuce. And Alex said, "Come on," after that point. Okay, first serve now. But it's returned well by Yastremska. The ball comes back. Oh my goodness, how on earth did Alex win that point? Yastremska went back the wrong way, I think. I mean, the court was open, and then Alex read it, hit the backhand cross court, and Yastremska was there at the net, but she sends her volley into the tram lines. I mean, she's going to be regretting that again. I mean, I think just Alex has got in her head again, and it's advantage Eala, and we have a third set point. Serve down the middle this time. It does come back, though. Alex is hanging in, though. Dogged determination, but eventually Yastremska hits the backhand cross-court winner, and we're back at deuce. It's really difficult for Alex to get over the line here. And yeah, it's just inconsistent from Yastremska. At some points you think, what is she doing? And then other points she's been hitting tremendous, ground strokes and finishing off with tremendous winners from the forehand and the backhand side. First serve lands in from Alex Eala. Again, so aggression there from Yastremska, and she's able to finish off with a short ball, the forehand cross court. And now it's advantage Yastremska. She's really coming up with the goods now. Coming up with the goods. And this is tough moments for the Filipina. She really would want to, of course, wrap up the set here. First serve into the net. Second serve now for Alex Eala. Oh, and eventually that's it. Yastremska's forehand winner up the line, and she holds on and breaks back. It is 5 games to 4, but that means Alex Eala has failed to serve out the set on her service game. She is still just the one game from taking the first set, but she'll have to try and do it now on the Yastremska serve. I'm going to take a little break for a moment. I'll be back in just Okay, we're back, and Yastremska now to serve. Her first serve lands in, and it comes back. Oh, but the ball deep down the middle, and it's a backhand error from Eala. So now Yastremska to serve. Oh, it was a good serve, and Alex found it difficult to get the return back. Her return goes long. She was stretching for it. And it's 30 love, and wow, difficult moments here for the Filipina. Because Yastremska's seemingly hit strong patch again. The return comes back, though. Maybe got a chance here. Good aggression from the Filipina into the corner. And yeah, that was really nice forehand into the corner from Eala. And she wins that point. It's 30-15. Are you watching along with me? Where are you watching from? Where are you all? How do you think this is going to go? It's 30-15. First serve, though, hits off the top of the net and goes long. Second serve now for the Ukrainian. Oh, that was a let. So another second serve. Can the Ukrainian get it done here? Or can Eala step up and take this first set now? Good return there from Alex to get to it. Oh, but it was a bit short, and then it allowed Yastremska to hit a big winner there, deep. Must have just been on the baseline. Yeah, really well struck forehand from the Ukrainian. It is 40-15. Tough moments now. Oh, serve down the middle. It's returned, though, from Alex. Oh. Well, that was a difficult little point to deal with there, but Alex eventually coming out on top, so that was a good point to win. And it's 40-30 now. Where in the Philippines are you watching from, Ellen? Okay, so 40-30 to Yastremska. Yastremska to serve. First serve lands in, and Eala can't return it. Return goes into the net. So Yastremska holds, and it's 5 games all. Manila. I was in Manila not too long ago for the Manila Philippine Women's Open, WTA 125, which was really, really good. And that was where Camila Osorio won in the final. She just played before this match and managed to beat Eva Jovic. That was an amazing comeback win for the Colombian player. Okay, so first serve there is unreturned. So it is 15 love to Eala. Wow. Well, 1 a.m. in Toronto. Well, such as tennis, it's always going on, traveling around the world. So you're always wanting to watch from. There's always going to be a match somewhere you want to watch, and it's on very late or in a time zone that makes it very difficult for you to watch. To be honest, I mean, Indian Wells, I'm based in Seoul, Korea. It's not the easiest one to watch because the play starts at 4 a.m., I think. Yeah, 4 a.m. here. But of course, this night match, now it's 3 o'clock, just after 3 p.m. here. It makes it not easier to watch. Now it's 30-15. So Eala is doing okay in this service game. Another first serve lands in. It does come back though from the Ukrainian, and we're in a bit of a longer exchange here. But that was good. Deep forehand and the backhand error into the net from Yastremska. So it's 40-15. And another good turnout for this match, Friday night match for Alex Eala in the US. This is in California. I mean, there's a big Filipino diaspora in the US, and I guess, some, you know, uh, recent immigrants from the Philippines. So, yeah, I mean, it's everywhere you go. I mean, I think Ayala's going to have a big following, isn't she? Oh, dear. The second serve. Yeah, it wasn't great from Eala, and Yastremska just casually hits that winner up the line with the forehand, and it's 40-30. So tricky now for Eala. I mean, Yastremska is playing pretty well. So first serve now from Eala at 40-30. It lands in. It was a decent first serve, but it comes back, and Yastremska is upping the aggression here. Oh my goodness, again. I mean, really, it was there for Yastremska to finish. Alex Eala hit the forehand on the back foot, and Yastremska hits the backhand in. I mean, the court was open. She hit it out though, and so Alex Eala holds, and it's 6-5. Wow, 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 wow. So 6-5, but perhaps an opportunity for Alex to take the set before it goes to a tiebreak. We know that she's strong in the service games and sorry, in return games. Um, and of course, Yastremska is a little bit up and down, or she can be. And obviously, she hit quite a few double faults earlier when Alex Eala broke. Well, let's see what happens here. And of course, when after this tournament, um, it goes to Miami, and I expect again a lot of Filipinos to turn out. I mean, they were there last year, right? But perhaps even more this time because Eala is just a much more well known, a bigger name, and people are going to come out to see her. So here we go. So Yastremska comes out serving to stay in this set. Serve comes back. Oh, and that was a forehand winner up into the corner from Yastremska. Well executed. And it's 15-love. So serve now. First serve from Yastremska. It is out, so it will be a second serve. And certainly the second serve is where I think Eala really now is going to have to capitalize. Oh, good play there from Alex, but she's hanging in. Yastremska's hanging in there. Oh, eventually it was enough. And yeah, good. I think that was a smart play there from Alex. This time, just going for the angle with that forehand rather than outright power. Well, good placement, and that just opened the court up for the Filipina to win the point in the end. And I think while Yastremska has the outright power and technique of both the forehand and the backhand, Eala has a bit more, let's say she's got a good mentality and good tennis mind on the court, and she tries to work things out, I think. I think that's why she's been able to come back from losing positions. A determination, but also there is some intelligence in the way that she plays the match. So it's going to be a second serve here from Yastremska at 15-all. Good return, though, from Alex. But somehow the ball comes back with the forehand up the line from Yastremska, and you have to say that was well done. I guess she read the return there or reacted to it well from Alex. Yeah, she did it well there. And I have to say, Yastremska's looking sharper than she was in the middle of the set. And it's 30-15 here. Good serve down the tee this time, but it does come back from Alex. Oh, and it's a short ball again where the Yastremska, where you think it would be easier, but she hits the ball into the net. And it's been a few like that, shorter balls where the court's opened up and she's just reacted poorly. And it's 30-all. So Yastremska giving Alex a little half opportunity here. It's either going to be a game point or a set point here. Oh, but a great serve down the tee from the Ukrainian. 40-30. It was an ace. And that means a game point. Serve now from Yastremska, but it's into the net. Second serve as we're almost at 1 hour's played on the clock. Okay, good return there from Alex, but is it going to be enough to get her to win the point? We're in a bit of a long exchange. She gets the backhand up the line, and that draws the error from Yastremska. So that started from the good return, and Alex was able to stay on the front foot and stay on top of the point, and we're at deuce. Serve returned by Alex. Oh, again, the short ball coming back from Alex. And Yastremska hits the forehand long. I mean, it's happened a few times, and now it's a set point for Eala. Advantage Eala. It's coming from a Yastremska error. That serve was way long, so it's going to be a second serve. Pressure now for the Ukrainian. This is her fourth set point that she's faced. Is she going to save it, or is Alex going to take it? Good serve out wide. Alex does return it. Alex is hanging on here. Is she going to come in? No. Oh, and eventually it's the error of long from Yastremska. And Eala takes the first set, 7-5. Well, dogged determination there from Eala, and I guess just better in terms of her consistency and making fewer errors than Yastremska, who was certainly having some of the more spectacular play, but also making some strange errors at times. And Alex was the one who held on in the end, and it's a good first set for the number 31 seed. 7-5 she leads, and Yastremska is going to take time to go off the court. Yeah. Don't think Yastremska's going to be too happy about that, but yeah, Yastremska's taking time to go off the court. That was a good return there in the end, right onto the line from Alex. And yeah, just Alex just hanging in there, keeping the ball deep. And eventually it was the error from Yastremska. And yeah, well done in the end. Hello, Stella, Filipino watching from Australia. So from Australia, it's probably maybe you're ahead of me in the time. I'm in Seoul. I think Melbourne's about 2 hours ahead. I know that. Um, yeah, again, the end. I mean, yeah, I think Alex was definitely the more steady player, and that was what won her the set in the end. I think Yastremska is going to be kicking herself with some of the errors that she made. But as I say, I mean, part of that's just to do with the determination of Alex being able to get the balls back and, making her play one extra shot. And eventually, Yastremska was making those errors. So Yastremska heading off court. I'm going to take a little break. Obviously, Yastremska's off court. So it's a break now in the match with Eala leading by a set to 0. I'll be back.
Can you change it? No. Can't change it, right? So it does you no good to dwell on it. Sometimes we dwell on maybe bad points, but sometimes we dwell on good points, right? How many times have you guys seen players go, they hit a great shot, they're like, give me applause, give me applause, give me applause. They're still thinking about the great shot that they hit, and then before they know it, before they come back, they realize, oh shoot, I just lost the last 3 points, I didn't even realize it. Right? So you cannot change what's happened already in the past. So when you play one point, whether it's good, whether it's bad, just know, hey, come back, play again, whatever point is in front of you, you make sure you give 100% focus.
Hello, I'm back. I'm back. It's already 15-all in this second set. I just had to make myself a little drink here. I'm gonna have some tea. Okay. And we're in a bit of a rally here. Forehand error though there from Alex Eala. So it's 15-30. 15-30. Obviously not ideal start here. Obviously an important point. 15-30 is a tough one in tennis because the next point will either be 15-40 or 30-all, which is quite a bit of a difference, right? In terms of momentum in the match. It's going to be a second serve now for Eala. Oh, it was nice serve down the middle, actually. It was quite deep on, just on the line, and Yastremska hits her return into the net. So it is 30-all. And yeah, 30-all was a good set for Eala to dig out that first set against the steadier player one. But she's got to be careful because Yastremska showed why she is so good at times. And then that was a great point there, constructed from Yastremska. This time the forehand up the line, allowing her to come to the net, and she finished off with a volley. This time finishing off well at the net. There's been a few where she didn't finish well off the net, although in those instances she was a bit more rushed. But it's a break point now for the Ukrainian at 30-40. And it's going to be a second serve now from the Filipina. Well, well, well. Oh dear, it's a double fault. The second serve going into the net, and now it's a break to start off already. But of course, early days in this set, there's no doubt Alex can break back. We know how good she is on return, and of course she's already broken a few times. Yeah, it's already 3 breaks that Alex Eala has had so far. 3 out of 4 break points she's won. And Yastremska having won 3 out of 4 now, having just taken this particular set point. Sorry, game point, or break point, I should say. Not a set point. Return there from Alex, though. It was a decent return off the first serve. And it's love 15. And I think it's, you know, it's obviously Alex would prefer to have a stronger first serve or just serve in general, right? But I think it's also one of the things that's kind of frustrating about facing Alex is that, yes, she will get broken, but she's always there ready to break back because of how good she is on return. And, you know, when a player keeps coming back like that, I think it's tough because just a little bit mentally, it can be frustrating. And eventually, Alex hanging in there again, just hanging in there, good defense. And eventually, Yastremska with the error, backhand cross court going out. So it's love 30, and already that's it. Another chance, half chance here for Alex to break back. And that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, obviously as well, good defensive skills. And yeah, Alex standing on the baseline now to receive this second serve. Standing just inside the baseline. Oh, she returns aggressively with the backhand. She comes into the net. Oh, but that forehand was just long, the forehand volley at the net. And yeah, she was very aggressive there coming to the net straight away, but maybe it was being a bit too aggressive there. But it's 15-30 and still a chance for Eala. Half chance here to get some break points. Good return there off the first serve. Alex is hanging in. Oh, she went back up the line there with the backhand. And I think it was a nice idea, but she just dragged it and maybe got a little bit carried away in terms of, obviously wanting to get back in behind Yastremska quickly. But yeah, it goes into the tram lines and now it's 30 all. First serve from Yastremska going out wide. Alex does get it back, but Yastremska's there to finish easily with the backhand winner. And now it's 40-30. So from love 30 to 40-30, now a game point for Yastremska. First serve now from Yastremska. It is returned though by Alex again. Oh, and that's eventually a great backhand cross-court winner from the Filipina. Yeah, stepping in there and taking that opportunity. And yeah, she's not going to get as many opportunities to do that in this match because Yastremska's is kind of player that can push you back, but she was good at taking that opportunity there, Eala. Just got to be aggressive when she can. That's deuce. And that first serve is out, so it's going to be a second serve now on the Yastremska serve. And Alex will be looking to pounce once again, standing on the baseline. She chips it back. We're in a bit of a rally now. Alex going up the line with the forehand, and it draws the error from Yastremska. Good aggression there from the Filipina. And it's an advantage. And a chance for the boomerang break, as it's called. That's when you break back immediately after being broken. And that first serve was way long, so it will be a second serve from Yastremska. And Alex just stepping a little bit inside the baseline here. And yeah, going big there with that second serve, but it goes into the net. And so it's a double fault and a break back for Eala. We've seen that before. And actually, if you look up the statistics, you can see on the Tennis Abstract website, which has a lot of great tennis statistical data, in terms of players who get double faulted against. So a lot of players that hit double faults against Eala just because of how aggressive she is on the second serve return, that it gets in players' heads because they don't want to hit it too soft and they don't want to hit it. Maybe they go for a bit too much sometimes, or they just, it's difficult. Tennis is so mental, and Eala's obviously got that tool in her locker, and it's obviously going to be very useful for her in her career. And it's already has been. 15 love, though. That was a good start on the service of Eala. First serve lands in. Return comes back with interest, though, but Alex is there to take it. Oh, that was a good winner in the end from Yastremska. Hi, Celine. The website, I'll write it in the comments, is called Tennis Abstract. And if you go into the WTA stats leaderboard, you get all kind of stats. I mean, that was an interesting one. Yeah, it was like the number. You have to dig into it if you dig into the return stats, but there's something about the number of percentage of points where players double fault. where the opponent double faults against Eala. But it makes sense, of course. We know how good, in terms of, points won off the return, she's one of the highest, especially off the second serve. We know that she's an elite returner. But that was a great backhand winner up the line from Yastremska, and now it's 40-15. Oh, that was right in the corner from Yastremska. Amazingly struck backhand. And again, pressure here for Eala as Yastremska is about to break back. So it's 15-40. Oh, and that's it. It's the break back. It's 3 breaks in a row. 2 games to 1 for Yastremska now. And yeah, it's going to be a late one perhaps in the desert in California. Just checking. So I think it's now 10:31 p.m. in California. So going on pretty late there. And yeah, could be a long one. My prediction for this was Eala to win in 3 sets. And it does seem like Yastremska is not going to go away easily. So perhaps that is a prediction that could come true. Obviously, Eala's in the advantage still with having 1 set on the board. But it's been a close match. And of course, Yastremska has great weapons. And if she can hit a streak long enough, it's going to be very hard for Eala to live with that. Yeah, so it's a good question, Celine. Yes, so obviously it gets much cooler at night, so that does tend to slow down the conditions. The ball will move through the air a bit slower. So yeah, I suppose that's maybe not as good for either player, but it's probably worse for Eala, I would say, because obviously harder for her to generate her own power. But yeah, it can be quite different as well, isn't it? In the desert, it sort of cools down quite a lot. The difference between the daytime and the nighttime can be quite big, and then you see a lot of people there watching on, with their hoodies and they're actually, coats. They're wrapped up there, aren't they? It must be fairly cool there now. Yeah, according to Google, it's only 14 Celsius there right now. So yeah, it's certainly quite cool, isn't it? It's maybe not ideal for tennis either. Oh, that was a return there from Eala though, and drawing the error from Yastremska with the backhand. And I guess, as well, I think Eala would have been mostly practicing during the daytime. I guess most of the players would have been just from the scheduling, and I don't know, maybe Eala did have a nighttime practice yesterday. I don't know. I haven't seen what she's been doing, but yeah, and the weather can definitely change the conditions, and these little tweaks and changes can make a difference. Oh, good return winner there off the backhand side from Eala. That's more like it from the Filipina. It's 30-all. And yeah, of course, it's been reported that the surface has changed a little bit this year, or that's what it seems, and it is quicker. But as I say, yeah, it's still going to be slower at nighttime. Second serve returned well by Alex, though, but we are in a bit of a rally here. Oh, that was a forehand back in behind by Yastremska, and Alex Eala tried to direct it back, but it goes wide, and it's 40-30 to Yastremska. Oh. Well, it was Alex did well to get a return on that first serve, but the court was open, and Yastremska hits the backhand up the line, and that's a good hold from the Ukrainian. It's 3-1. And Alex under a bit of pressure here now, behind, and having to serve to stop herself going down a double break. It's going to be difficult here. Bit of pressure now for Alex, of course, to deliver. She could do with some first serves. And well-placed ones at that. Good serve down the tee, but it does come back. Oh, and then an error from the forehand of Eala. Love 15 already. Pressure here. She's got to be careful here, Eala. Can't let this game run away from her. Good serve down the tee again, but it does come back with interest from Yastremska, and Yastremska's hitting a bit of a hot patch, I think, now, but the Alex is hanging in there. She's somehow getting the ball back, but now, oh, and eventually the short ball, Yastremska finishing off with a lovely little slice backhand, and there's a bit more of a, she's loosening up now, certainly the Ukrainian. And, you know, the errors have gone away from her game. And now it's love 30 on the Eala serve. First serve lands in, but the return is deep from, and she's going to have an opportunity here. Yastremska lobbed back by Eala. Oh, and it does draw the error from Yastremska, and we've seen that before in the match. Yeah, the defensive lob helping out Eala once again. Yeah, so 15-30. Still very much a crucial point, this one. Second serve lands, sorry, first serve lands long. It's going to be a second serve. Second serve lands in, and it's a forehand winner there from Yastremska, easily put away cross court. And that means she's going to have 2 breakpoint opportunities once again at 15-40. And this is difficult times now for the Filipina. This set is starting to run away from her. Good serve down the tee again, though. Ball comes back, hits off the net, and then Alex Eala sends her backhand long. So that is a double break now for the Ukrainian. And what a turnaround here. Alex does not look happy, naturally. Yeah, difficult this is for sure now for Alex to get back in this set. But no doubt she won't give up here. She's going to keep fighting to get back in this. And as I say, if she can, and she can certainly try and get back into the Ukrainian's head, and maybe she's going to make some errors. Could be potentially different conditions. Obviously, this is a Friday match, right? It's now Saturday here for much of us in Asia, but still Friday night there in the desert in California. If they were to get through, they would play on Sunday. which would be much hotter conditions expected there, highs of 30 Celsius on Sunday. So, and potentially conditions that might benefit Alex or even Yastremska as well, actually, if whoever gets through. So, Yastremska back out to serve now, leading 4-1 in a double break. And of course, the winner of this match will go through to play Coco Gauff, who came through in straight sets against Kamila Rakimova, now representing Uzbekistan. That was a lovely backhand cross there. Somehow, Yastremska got it back, and Eala was able to finish off with the forehand. But Yastremska running into the sideboard. I think she's okay, though. Maybe scratched a little bit, but she seems fine. And that was just a really nice angle that was found by Alex that sent her running to the side. Yeah, I think, yeah, Yastremska should be fine after that, but so love 15 here. And that first serve goes into the net. Second serve now. Let's see if Alex can land a return winner here, perhaps. Oh, no, she doesn't have to. It's a double fault. The second serve going way long. Trying to be quite aggressive on that second serve, Yastremska. And we've seen that a few times, and it's also resulted in a double fault. Again, the first serve long from Yastremska. Chance here for Eala to break back, I think. Oh, yes. Serve down the middle this time, and Alex was just there to redirect up the line. Really nice return. Great winner. And now it's love 40 and 3 breakback points for Eala. Another second serve she'll get. And this is a good response from the Filipina. Yes, a great forehand winner up the line, and she does break back. Back to just one break between them. And it's 2-4 as Alex will come out to serve now. Yeah, I mean, I think for Alex, it's, yeah, obviously it'll be nice for her to, I think, to be able to win this match if she's able to get some points on the board before heading into, obviously, Miami, where she has to defend that semi-final run. But again, this time Yastremska coming forward and hitting the backhand wildly from a defensive lob from Eala. We've seen that a few times. So it's 15 love. And perhaps if Alex does get through to play Gauff, it's going to be a mountain too high to climb. But oh, yes, nice serve down the tee and finished off with a forehand winner. That was a good 1-2 punch from Eala. Well, comment there, Eala error. No, I just saw a winner there from Eala. So it's 30 love. Second serve now from the Filipina. And that return goes into the net. It's 40 love. So 3 game points here for Alex. Good serve down the middle there, and it's unreturned. So a good hold to love for Alex Eala, coming at a good time as well. Just the one game between them now. Dayana Yastremska leading 4-3 in the second set. Yeah, that break on the board, but that scoreboard pressure with that much closer score is maybe going to help Alex here. Yeah, good play there. So where are you watching from? How do you think this game's going to go? Do you think it's going to go to a third set, or do you think Alex is going to be able to come back here? Wouldn't surprise you really if she does come back and win this set, Alex. Just take a quick break as they are taking the break. And the players are back out now. Watching from Cavite, the Philippines. Cool. Well, I hope it's gonna. Let's see, it's going to be a good result. And that was the first serve returned into the net by Eala. So it's 15-love to Yastremska at 4-3. But Alex looking determined as ever as she waits for this return. Good first serve, though. That was a good serve there into the corner from Yastremska. And it's not much Alex could have done with that. And it's 30-love. So first serve now from Yastremska. Oh, that was a good serve down the middle, but it is returned from Alex. Oh, and that backhand redirected up the line from Eala. Very, very nice. Ah, Celine's from Cebu Island. I was once in Cebu many years ago. Oh, but that's a good winner. Ace, I should say, down the tee from Yastremska, another ace, taking that point. Wow. So someone watching from a ship. It really is people watching from all over the world in all different locations and spots. Oh, good return there from Alex. Oh, but the back in behind from Yastremska, a good winner. And that's a good hold then from Yastremska. She leads 5-3, and she's one game away from taking the second set. And that means Alex is going to serve now to stay in the second set. Eala to serve. So first serve now for the Filipina. Wow, fantastically placed serve down the tee, and that's an ace. And that's the first ace of the match for her. And a great time, really, obviously, with some pressure to serve to stay in this set. Oh, that's a good first serve again, but it does come back. Oh, good deep ball from Alex. She's going to be able to step in now. Oh no, eventually she hits the forehand into the net. It's 15 all. Our serve from Eala in the middle. Oh yeah. Well, it was a decent point there from Eala. And she comes out on top there, 30-15. Serve now from Eala. Hits off the net and bounces on her side of the court. So it's going to be a second serve. Good second serve. It comes back though. Wow, big lob, defensive lob, but it just goes long from Eala, and it's 30 all. And Yastremska's looking quite fired up. She fist pumps and says, "Come on!" as she wins that point. And now Eala to serve. Can serve it wide. But it is coming back with interest. Oh, and eventually great forehand to go back in behind. That was a nice winner from Eala. Smart play there, I think. And she takes that point, and it's 40-30, and she'll have a game point. Yeah, and even Yastremska giving a little bit of applause there. So Yastremska recognized that was a really nice shot there. Serve down the tee. It does come back though. Oh, but it's an error from Yastremska, and that was a good hold again from Eala. It's 4-5, but that means Yastremska has to serve out this second set. Can she do it? We'll see. So do you think Alex is going to be able to break back now? I certainly wouldn't put it past her, but it's something's telling me this might go to a third set. I mean, it's been a very close match. I can see some stats here. Total points won in the match so far, 69 for Eala, 68 for Yastremska. So it has, certainly has felt like a close match. It has been a close match. But of course, it's not just individual points that matter. It's what points you win. All right. You need to win the game points, the break points, the set points, the points that matter. Yeah, it's almost 11 o'clock there at Indian Wells. And that's a first serve into the net from Yastremska. So chance now for Alex to create some pressure early on in this second set. On return here, that was a good second serve and a good forehand winner to follow up. That was an excellent second serve. Risky, of course, with the power out wide there, but well executed. So 15 love here. Certainly Yastremska with her body language, she does look fired up here. Good positive body language. And that is a tremendous ace out wide there. Yeah, right on the line. Not much anyone could have done about that. Let's see. So another first serve. She's racing through here. Oh, that one was down the tee, but somehow it comes back from Alex. Good play from Alex. And eventually, you have to say, I'm not sure how she managed to get those balls back, but really good work from Alex. And then she does get an opportunity to finish off the point. So it's 30-15. Just calmly finishing off that point with the forehand, Alex. She's not going away yet, the Filipina. Oh. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm not quite sure Alex got the return back, but it just clipped off the net and then bounced short. And then Yastremska was obviously a bit bamboozled by this and then hits her forehand way long. I mean, that's not the first time in the match that Yastremska's got an unexpectedly short ball and then hit an error that she probably shouldn't make, but it was just suddenly having to, change her footwork there and just 30 all here, and let's see what happens. Good serve, and it does come back though from Alex. Great aggression though from Yastremska. Yeah, really good work there, and she has a chance to finish off, and now it's 40-30, and it's a set point. Set point for the Ukrainian. Yeah, 40-30 here. Won't be surprised if she banks an ace here. I mean, oh no, but that was out. So it's going to be a second serve. Is she going to be aggressive again? Or is she going to go roll it in a bit slower? No, she was pretty aggressive, but Alex gets there, and Alex is hanging on. Oh, yes, good defensive work from Eala that draws the error from Yastremska, the backhand going into the net. So it's a deuce again, and this is getting exciting once again. You have to say good work there from Eala. Hanging on, but, reading Yastremska's play well and just making her play an extra ball. And that's a serve attempt out wide, but it's out, and it's going to be a second serve again. Second serve from Yastremska. Returned well, though, by Alex, and it's a backhand error, and it goes long, and it's advantage Eala. And can she break back here as Yastremska is serving for the second set? Eala, chance to come back from a double breakdown as well in this second set. Oh, that's a good serve out wide, though, from Yastremska to save that break point. Alex got a racket to it, but it was just never going to be enough. And it's deuce again. Yes, Yastremska seems determined to get it done now. But that serve is long. Second serve again. Good return though from, oh no, it went long though from Alex. She had time there, I thought, or she was in position at least. And it's going to be another set point. Second set point for Yastremska. Advantage. How's this going to go? Serve now from Yastremska. Lands in. Oh no, it's out. Sorry. Second serve. Oh, she went big again down the tee. Oh, it must have been a let that first serve. That was what happened. So it's a second serve again. Sorry, I missed that. So now it is a second serve. Oh, great return there from Alex Eala. That was a aggressive second serve, but Alex was there with a forehand to hit it deep. Yes, and that was a great return, honestly, at obviously a really crucial moment there. And Alex is hanging on here, back to deuce. Oh, and a great serve down the tee, an ace. Again, from Yastremska. Yeah, that was the sixth ace of the match for Yastremska. Oh, but this time the serve out wide is wide. Second serve now from Yastremska. Oh, and it was aggressive, but Eala can't return it this time. It goes into the net, and we are into a third set. So Yastremska takes that second set 6-4. And this is, well, you can't say it's not been an exciting match. It has been a pretty engrossing match. Which way is it going to go, though? We'll have a look at revealed. Yeah, the total points won. Yeah, Yastremska now 75 to 74. I mean, that's very, very close, right? I mean, we see it so often in tennis, to be honest, at the pro level. But yeah, difficult now for Alex. She's got to try and get this done in a third set. Yes, and I did predict it would be Alex to win in 3 sets. And obviously, if she's going to win now, it will have to be in 3 sets. I'll just take a break for a moment as the players get ready for this third. So Alex is back out on court and about to serve to start this third set. Well, Alex Eala's matches are often entertaining to watch, and this is another one. Well, that was Eala who hit a serve, but it seems they weren't ready to start yet. Okay, so now the first serve comes in, lands in, but it's returned by Yastremska, and the forehand from Eala hits off the top of the net and bounces twice on Yastremska's side of the court. So the net coming to the rescue for Eala. 15-love. To serve. Lands in again. It's returned with interest, though, from Yastremska. Oh, yes. And eventually, Alex stepping in with the backhand cross court, and Yastremska couldn't get there. And that is 30-love. And it would, psychologically, it would be good for Alex to be able to get the first game of the third set on the board. just to start off with that lead. See if she can do it. I mean, the first serve lands in. She does get it back, though, Yastremska. Oh, and oh, that was a lovely little drop shot. Delicate drop shot there with the forehand from Eala. We haven't seen that too much, but she took the opportunity there. Yastremska raced fast to get there, but she couldn't get enough on it. Yeah, her ball going way long. And yeah, nice little change up there from Eala. Executing well. 40 love here for Eala. Yeah, good service hold there. Good service hold to love from Alex Eala. First game on the board. And Eala. Yeah, good start for her. I mean, certainly, I think that's great psychologically. And now chance for Eala to create some pressure on the Yastremska serve, as always. But although Yastremska has been serving really well, certainly in that second set. But do hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're getting very close to 7,000 subscribers on YouTube. It'd be nice to be able to hit that milestone. So Yastremska to serve now. First serve goes long. Second serve now. Let's see what Alex does here. Oh, yeah, but that was good aggressive play from Yastremska, moving around Alex well, and eventually using that forehand into the corner to win the point. 15 love. Oh, good serve down the tee, and that's the good serving I was talking about. Another ace for Yastremska. 30 love. So the 7th ace of the match for Yastremska. That serve going long. Scoreboard's taking a while to update there, isn't it? There we go. Oh, another good serve out wide this time. Dragging Eala out wide, and nothing she could do with that. It's 40 love to Yastremska. And that takes the pressure right off again, doesn't it? If she can hold to love, just like Alex did in her first game. Oh, but that serve just going long, so it'll be a second serve. Second serve now, though, 3 game points for Yastremska at 40 love. Oh, good, a second serve. Oh, she tried to go back in behind Eala, but sends it long. I mean, it was well set up there, but yeah, just a little too much from the Ukrainian, and it's 40-15. Oh, dragging it wide, though, that first serve. It's going to be a second serve. Oh, second serve return into the net. Backhand into the net from Alex. So it's 1 game all. Someone asking who's winning. I mean, the score line is on the screen there, so because you see it's 7-5, 6-4, so 1 set each. So no one's winning at the moment. 1 set each and 1 game all in this third set is effectively a draw at the moment, but Alex Eala is going to have a second serve now, though. She comes to serve here. Oh, she starts and stops after tossing the ball up, but she's going to do it now. Second serve. Soft second serve. Oh, but Yastremska steps in and sends her return wide, so she'll be disappointed with that. But it's 15-love to Alex, as it's now 2 hours played in the match. First serve from Alex into the net. Yeah, this has been really close, and certainly Alex is going to have to do well here, and you have to say with... Oh, we're in a bit of a rally now, though. And that was good. Early ball up the line there with the backhand from Yastremska. Such a good shot, that. And it's 15-all. And as I say, with the way Yastremska has been serving, obviously started off serving well in this set, but has been serving very well in the second set as well. It's pressure on Alex to do something on her service games, and obviously that's a difficulty for her. First serve into the net, though, and another second serve it will be for the Filipina. Serve lands in, but it's decent return. Oh, somehow that ball stayed in from Alex. And Alex coming forward there, and just enough as Yastremska sends her backhand into the net. And yeah, tough moments here, but yeah, and I think, you know, when she's rushed like that, it's maybe not a bad play for Eala to come into the net. She's shown that she's not a great in those situations, and sort of counter punching, if you like. Oh yes, didn't take her eye off the ball. That was well done. The ball, high ball coming down, but Eala finishes off with the drive volley, forehand drive volley, very well executed. And it came from that ball, forehand into the corner. Yeah, nice lob, defensive lob from Yastremska, but Alex doing well in the end, and it's 40-15. And Eala has 2 game points here. First serve lands in, but it does come back. Oh, and the backhand into the net from Yastremska. So good hold again from Alex. She leads 2-1. And she's staying steady. And if she can keep holding, you'd have to think she has obviously going to have great, despite, you know, Yastremska's good serving, she'll have opportunities, I believe, to break back. And yeah, very tight match it is. Total points won, though, as Alex steps ahead a little bit, 83 points to 80. Obviously, she's just had her service game, played one more service game, so yeah, of course. I mean, if you can see the stats there, it's going to be on the second serve where, you know, Yastremska's only hit or only won 45% of her second serve points. Of course, Alex is able to play with such aggression on the second serve return, and she's so effective at that. And Alex, overall in the match, has created more break points. They both won 5 each, but it's Alex who actually created more. So yes, and can Alex get the job done in this third set? It's all about finding your good tennis at the right moments, really. That is the way tennis is, and you know, as despite Yastremska winning that second set, and yeah, probably being the better player in that second set, Alex can change things now here. First set into the net, and it's going to be a second serve opportunity for Alex Eala. Once again, can she capitalize? Alex just managing to get the balls back, but eventually Yastremska is managing to finish off at the net, just touching the ball away. And it's 15-love. Although it doesn't seem like Yastremska is going to crumble too easily. I mean, she does seem very confident that she's hitting very well. Yeah, and a good first serve. Alex trying to be aggressive, but setting that return way long. 30-love. Wow. Great serve down the tee. It was returned by Eala, but Yastremska was there to a brutal forehand winner. And it's 40-love. Both players coming through their service games quite easily at the moment in this set. Second serve now, though, for Yastremska after her first serve went into the net. Oh, aggressive second serve. And that was unreturned by Eala. So 2 games all. And as I say, both players holding with ease in these their first two service games in this second set. But it's now Alex to serve before we have a break once again. Oh dear, that was a return from Yastremska and then Eala hitting the backhand into the net. So already love 15 and difficulties now for Eala and pressure. She could do with another easier hold. First serve now for Eala. Oh, but she stops her ball toss and starts again. Oh, and that hits off the net and lands out. So now another second serve. Ooh. Serve out wide there with a lot of swerve on it from Eala. And Yastremska was aggressive with her return, but her return just goes long. It looked like it might be good, but no, just too much on it. Cabanatuan City, Philippines. Someone watching from there. But a forehand into the net. Again, error from Yastremska. 30-15 to Eala. I think Eala will be happy to see that again. So perhaps as well, as I say, Yastremska, when she's on. And, that's why she was able to get up to 21 in the world. But yeah, she does obviously have moments where she's making a lot of errors. And we saw that more in the first set from Yastremska. But after that, she's been, very good, I would say. And Eala serves now at 30-15. Short second serve, but she's managing to hang in there here. Oh, and there's a backhand error this time from Yastremska. So there's been a few errors there. And perhaps that is what's going to give Eala the opportunity to get on top in this third set and perhaps go on and win the match. Now, first serve at 40-15 here from Eala. Well placed. It lands in and the forehand return goes into the net. So it's a game for Eala, 3-2. She takes the lead again in the final set. Yes, and each player has held in all their service games so far in this third set. And of course, there have been quite a few breaks. I mean, 5 breaks of serve each. So going against the sort of the way the match has gone. There's a fan waving the sign saying Alexandra the Great. Great support for Alex, of course. And it's going to be interesting to see the reception she gets in Miami. She will be seeded again, I believe, for the Miami Open, which is obviously a great thing. And at least gives her that bye. So yeah, 2026 Miami Open coming up soon. And yeah, Alex Eala, I think, will be the 32nd seed there. Obviously, she dropped to 32 in the rankings this week. Doesn't make much difference whether you're 32 or 31. But that was a good ace there again from Yastremska. So 15 love here. Oh, that's serve into the net there from Yastremska. Oh, double fault though. Again, aggressive second serve, but it's going long. And so it's 15 all. And just wonder if the errors were going to start creeping in again from Yastremska. Oh, that's a good first serve, but it does come back from Alex. Oh, and just enough for Yastremska being aggressive with that backhand. And yeah, Alex couldn't get to it. So it is 30-15. And yeah, it's interesting to see which way it's going to go now. Good serve out wide, though. Again, Alex couldn't do much about that. It's 40-15. And seemingly, Yastremska continuing the pattern of the players coming through their service games quickly and easily. 2 game points now for the Ukrainian. Maybe Alex trying to be a bit more aggressive here. She's stepping in even on that first serve. It's that first serve was out, but okay, Alex Eala stepping into the middle here. Oh, good aggression there on the backhand side from Eala. Oh, but that's good play with the cross-court forehand from Yastremska, and she is able to finish, touch the ball away easily with the backhand, and she does hold well. It's 3 games all. And this third set has gone really quickly. Already 3 all, just 22 minutes played. Yes, this is live. Someone is asking in the comments. Yes, this is live. So 3 games all. Oh, serve down the middle from Alex. Okay, aggression there from Alex, and eventually a Yastremska error. So it's 15 love. Yeah, good serve down the middle from Alex. So that's 30 love. I mean, that's scoreboard. Let's get the other scoreboard back up. There we go, 30 love. And yeah, it just seems like this set, both players seemingly coming through their service games quite quickly. So first serve now at 30 love. Oh, it's into the net. So second serve chance now. Oh, just going long though, so it's a fault. Double fault for Eala. But still 30-15 here. We did have a double fault from Yastremska in the last service game, but she still held on well in the end. First serve lands in from Alex. Comes back though. Oh, and that's a good forehand up the line. The winner from Yastremska. It's 30 all. Is this the chance perhaps for the Ukrainian to take the lead and get the first break of this third set? What's Alex going to do here? She doesn't have the serve like Yastremska does. Oh, but the serve comes down the middle or down the tee area, and Yastremska is unable to do anything with the return as it goes into the net. She's disappointed with that one, and it's 40-30. And another game point for the Filipina, and potentially a fourth consecutive hold in this game. Sorry, in this set, I should say. Okay, so it was a let, so another first serve chance here for Eala. Serve down the middle. Comes back. Oh, Yastremska had a chance there, and that was a wild forehand. She'll be disappointed with that because the court had opened up, but it seems like sometimes when she's got a bit of time, the errors come out from Yastremska. So, yeah, it's another hold, and yeah, as I say, each player holding so far in this final set. 4-3 though. Eala does have the lead. So, is Alex going to be able to get it done? And it's going to be interesting if she does get it done, because it's going to be against Coco Gauff. Of course, they played recently, Alex Eala and Coco Gauff. And of course, that was at Dubai. And yeah, it wasn't a great result for Alex. Should be hoping for a better result if they do play this time. That was in the quarterfinals of the Dubai 1000 event. But of course, it's going to be different this time in the US as well, where Coco is obviously carrying a lot of support. So at least it's going to be perhaps a fun atmosphere if they do make it through, with, you know, a lot of fans for both players. But still, Alex still has to get the job done. She hasn't done it yet. Yastremska is still going to want to stay in here and take this match. You can hear the Filipino fans making a lot of noise as Yastremska comes out to serve here. Of course, if Eala can break here, she will serve for the finals, serve for the match. And that first serve goes into the net. It's a chance for Alex to be aggressive off this second serve. Very aggressive second serve from Yastremska. She did well. Alex is hanging in there though. Oh, but eventually it's a backhand error into the net from Alex. And Yastremska, you have to say, doing well just to keep the aggression up there. 15 love. Another serve into the net though from Yastremska. Oh, again. So that was a quite aggressive serve down the area. Eala's return drops short. Yastremska comes forward and makes the error into the net, and that's obviously it's happened quite a few times where the short ball comes and Yastremska's just made an error. Obviously, a bit of luck there, I suppose, from Alex's point of view. But that first serve comes in from Yastremska, and Eala sends her backhand return long, and it's 30-15. So 30-15 for Yastremska. Another first serve into the net. Hasn't made a first serve in this game so far. Oh, and the second serve goes wide, aggressive out wide, but it's a double fault, and it's 30 all. 30 all. It's 30 all, and the double fault sneaking in there. Of course, she set a few aces, but quite a few double faults as well, Yastremska. She's going big down the tee there, but it's just out. A second serve here, and Eala is going to be looking to pounce, of course. Oh, good serve out wide, though, and Eala just sends her backhand return long, and it's 40-30. So Yastremska with a game point once again. God, the first serve lands in this time, but it was a good return from Eala, and the backhand into the net from Yastremska, so it's deuce. And the first deuce of this set. First serve from Yastremska. Lands in. Good return from Alex, but it's a good forehand up the line from Yastremska. Good winner there. She stayed composed, and it was there to be finished, of course, but she does take it, and advantage Yastremska. And yeah, nobody's been able to create a break point so far in this final set. First serve into the net. She hasn't been able to find many first serves in this game. Second serve now for Yastremska. Oh, but it was Alex who's been aggressive with the return there and just sends it long. She's going to be disappointed with that. So Yastremska holds on. It's 4 games all. 2 hours and 22 minutes on the clock. And it's 4 consecutive holds each for both players in the final set. And pressure now, of course, as Eala. Again, she won't want to get broken here because then Yastremska will serve for the match, and you'd maybe fancy Yastremska to be able to serve it out more so than Eala. Second serve in. Wow, that forehand winner aggression there from Yastremska landing on the line, and it's love 15. Yastremska is looking good here. Wow, that must have been close. Perhaps the outside of the line. And Alex Eala cannot believe it. The look of disbelief. First serve now from Eala. Lands down the middle. Aggression here from Yastremska. She's trying to be really aggressive. And that was a good deep ball from Yastremska. Down the middle, she screams, come on, as Eala's ball goes long. And it's love 30. So crucial moment here for Alex. The first serve lands in, but it's a good return from Yastremska. Oh, and she's able to come forward with the short ball. Yastremska hits the backhand deep, and Alex is unable to do anything. It's love 40, and it's 3 break points for Yastremska, and Eala has got to be frustrated here. And it looks like things are going wrong for the Filipina now. Serve down the middle, return with interest by Yastremska. She's going to be aggressive here, and the forehand draws the error from Eala. Her backhand going into the net, and that means Yastremska breaks. She takes a 5-4 lead in this final set, and the Ukrainian is going to serve for the match. Well, you have to say, I mean, Yastremska has seemed like the player. I thought her game might break down, but overall, she's improved as the match has gone on, and you have to say, she's been the more aggressive player. Of course, we know that that's how she plays, but her strokes have been working very well overall. Especially second set and third set, more winners than errors off the racket of Yastremska, and well, Eala's going to have to break back now, otherwise she loses the match. Well, disappointment, I guess, for Filipino fans, if obviously with Alex losing that break there, but there's always opportunity for her to come back here, and you wouldn't say that she can't do that. But Yastremska has been serving very well, and indeed both players had been coming through their service games well until Eala lost that game there. But it's going to be a second serve after Yastremska's first serve goes into the net. Oh, the second serve goes wide, though, and that's a double fault to start this game. Love 15. Obviously, a poor time for that to come in for Yastremska, but it's just love 15. First serve now for Yastremska. Way long, though, and this time another second serve. The first serve percentage has dropped, though, in the last couple of games for Yastremska. And yes, second serve, and Alex obviously does get it back. Oh, but that's nice play from Yastremska. Is she going to be able to win the point, though? Oh, Yastremska hit her backhand wide, and it's love 30. Yeah, she hit it into the tram lines. And this is very tense, but it's love 30 now. So is Alex going to be able to break back? First serve lands in, though, from Yastremska this time, and Alex's return with the backhand goes into the net. It's not over yet, though. It's 15-30. First serve into the net. Second serve now from Yastremska. Oh, what a second serve. Oh, and she gets the passing shot, Eala. That was a very well executed passing shot with the forehand from Eala. It was not easy, I don't think. But it's on the line, and it's 15-40. So 2 break back opportunities for Eala. Oh, first serve long again. Second serve for Yastremska. She just can't really find a second serve in these last 2 service games of hers. And it's a double fault. Well, what do you know? It's 5 games all, and Eala lives on. 5 games all. Well, there you go. She's not down and out yet. So, but of course, Alex still has to hold on here. And then she'll guarantee at least a tie break. Let, though, it's that ball bounces off the net and lands in the service box. So another first serve chance here for Eala, the 31st seed. 5-all here. First serve lands in, and the return goes into the net, so it's 15-love. Well, well, well. Some of these Eala 3-set matches, you have to say, they have been very, very exciting. And that serve is returned into the tram line, so it's 30-love, and you can hear the crowd getting really loud. And you have to say, this is exciting, this match. Serve down the middle. And eventually finished with the forehand winner. It's 40-love, and you can hear how loud the crowd is now. They are getting excited. It is nerve-wracking, isn't it, Celine? It must be if you are a real Alex Eala fan, but it's 40-love now. Oh, it's a let there. Must have just clipped the net there. But another first serve opportunity. 40-love here for Alex. I mean, tennis is wild sometimes, isn't it? Just the nature of the scoring system. Oh, what an ace down the tee from Alex Eala. Great time to do it. And that is a big time play. Great noise there from the Philippine fans. They're getting really excited. 6 games to 5. And of course, Yastremska will have to come out and serve to stay in the set. Then it's at least we'll get a tie break, at the very least. But yeah, I mean, Alex, you know, at least we can say that she has quite a good mentality. And, you know, she's still going to stay fighting right to the end. And listen to that. They're all shouting, "Let's go, Alex. Let's go." And it's late there in the desert. It's going to be cold as well. You can see people are wrapped up. But it's yeah, it'll be it. I mean, it's going to be a great win for her if she was able to get this done. But it's been a really close match, so it still could go either way here, to be honest. But Alex looking focused, and the crowd are willing her on. Can she get it done? Great atmosphere there. So Yastremska to serve down the middle, but it's long. Second serve. Good return from Alex, though. She's managing to keep the balls coming back. It's difficult for her to defend, though. That's a good defensive lob from Alex. Oh, and eventually she just hangs in there, and it's a Yastremska error into the net. And the crowd go wild. It's love 15. And Yastremska's got to be feeling some pressure there. I mean, she didn't do too bad in that point, but it was Alex just hanging in there and getting the balls back. And she is a dogged and determined player. Serve down the middle, but it is returned by Alex. And yeah, that is finished off with a good backhand cross from Yastremska. Good winner. And it's 15 all. That was a statistic there. 48 winners hit by Yastremska in this match. Obviously, a very good stat there. But the first serve comes back from Eala, and that's finished with a tremendous forehand winner, though, up the line from Yastremska. Great 1-2 punch. Under pressure here, Yastremska, but she's doing well. And it's been a very close match, you have to say. 30-15, and perhaps it does deserve a tie break. First serve down the middle. Oh, that's aggressive return there from Alex, but she's going to come forward. She take out the net, and she does finish with the winner. That was difficult to take out of the net, out the air, I should say. Brave. But it's 30 all. Wow. I mean, it started off with the aggressive return there off the first serve. Yeah, this is just exciting, isn't it? First serve from Yastremska. Comes back, though. Oh, just great defensive play from Alex. That forehand cross, just getting the angle enough. She's managed to get it off just enough over the net and with a good angle. And Yastremska makes an error of the backhand side. And, you know, Alex is smart. I mean, the way that she defends. That was a good point. And now here we are. A match point for Alex Eala at 30-40. Yastremska's serve. But good return. Oh, that was a good first serve. The return goes long for Eala, just drifting long. Good serve, though. Good time for Yastremska to find it. And it's juice. It's juice here. So 1 match point saved by Yastremska. Oh, serve out wide. She was going for placement, but it was just dragged wide. And it's second serve now for Yastremska. Good serve down the middle, but it does come back from Eala. And the forehand into the net. She was going over the high part of the net, trying to go up the line, but Yastremska doesn't make it. And it's another match point. Advantage Eala. It's just about Eala getting there and making her play that extra ball. Returned on the first serve. Eala is there. Oh, that's too much, though, for Eala. That Yastremska able to step in and hit a big forehand, and that gets the job done. It's back to juice. Well, this is exciting now. Very exciting. Yastremska now serving at juice. Oh, way long, though. Now a second serve. It's returned with interest by Alex Eala. She's trying to be aggressive here, but good play, though, from Yastremska. And eventually, Yastremska is able to step in and she scoops that forehand into the corner. That was well done. She struggled with those ones with the short balls, but she didn't panic this time. Eala was having to defend so well, but Yastremska was throwing so much at her. And like that was the forehand right into the corner, well executed by the Ukrainian, and she has a game point. Advantage Yastremska. Oh, serve. She tried to go down the tee again, but it's out. Second serve again. Oh, it's a double fault. It hits off the net and goes long. So back to juice. And of course, we have seen a lot of double faults from Yastremska. Some great serving as well, but with the aggression that she has on the second serve, it's led to a lot of double faults. So we're at juice again, and which way is it going to go? Oh, another first serve long. Second serve, she's just using the same ball again. Yastremska wanting to get this done quickly. Oh, and it's out. Just long. And it's another double fault and a match point now for Alex Eala. Third match point. Advantage Eala. Is she going to get it done this time? A couple of double faults. A crucial moment from Yastremska. That's what happened, I think, in the first set to give Eala the chance to take that first set. But that's a good first serve return. But surely Yastremska finishes it off. But Alex just keeps coming back. And yes, eventually Yastremska does finish at the net with a forehand. Yastremska's aggression and power just too much for Alex at the moment. She's doing her best to serve. Yeah, and yeah, Yastremska's done well in saving these match points. So, juice. Oh, and eventually, good point there from Yastremska, finishing with a backhand up the line. A nice winner. She's hit a lot of winners. Advantage Yastremska. Oh, that's a good return off that first serve, though. Very good return from Alex. Well placed into the corner with that backhand. And it's back to juice. Well, some of these Alex Eala matches are absolute box office, you have to admit. Oh, that's a good serve down the middle, down that tee from Yastremska. Yeah, Alex was wrong-footed, and it's advantage Yastremska. So another game point. Is she going to be able to take it this time and take it to a tie break? Oh, that's into the net. So second serve now from Yastremska. I won't be surprised if she tries to be aggressive again. Oh, she does, and it's into the net. Another double fault, and we're back to juice. And she kind of smiles to herself sarcastically, Yastremska. This is the sixth juice of this game. Another serve into the net. And it's second serve now. Oh, and another double fault. This one going way long. And it's a fourth match point for Alex Eala. Advantage, Eala. Is she going to do it on this fourth match point? Yastremska's managed to come up with the goods each time. Another good serve, but it is returned. Alex is there. And it's the forehand going long from Yastremska. Alex Eala wins. She drops her racket. She raises her fist, and that is a great win there from Alex Eala. And she gives Yastremska a hug there. And it's a win. Alex Eala 7-5, 4-6, 7-5 in front of those fans. And she raises her hands up to the air. She screams, yes, come on. And what a great win in the end. Just dogged determination from Alex Eala. And some of you wrote her off when she went down a break, but she broke back at 5-4. She goes to hug her parents there. And great match. What a great match. And Yastremska did really, really well. But in the end, it was the dogged determination from Alex that got the job done in the end. she was the more steady player and just managed to do it. And then obviously the double faults were, pretty much the downfall for Yastremska. But, Dayana, well, those double faults partly came from, obviously the way Eala returns. And that was 2 hours and 43 minutes on the clock. A great victory for Eala in the end. And she lives on, and she'll go to the third round and she'll take on Coco Gauff. And boy, you're going to expect that to be on the main stadium in Indian Wells. That's going to be interesting. Obviously, it was a very one-sided match last time, 6-love, 6-2. I may expect it to be a bit closer this time. But boy, obviously, Coco's going to have the big support at home in the US. And Alex Eala, we know she's going to bring support. So that's going to be exciting. I think it's going to be a great atmosphere. Surely it's going to be in the main stadium court. And, well, thanks for joining me for this live watch-along. It's been really fun to watch through this match. 7-5, 4-6, 7-5. And Alex Eala coming through. She won 7 out of 14 break points. Total points won 113 to 109. So just a few points between them, 4 points between them in the end. But that's what mattered. Those few extra points at the right time for Alex Eala. And that's what it's about in tennis. Dayana, you have to feel for her because she was playing really well, hitting so many winners. Just great baseline play and just great aggression. But it's Alex who is, her defensive skills very much mattered today. Just making those balls and also being smart with her defensive play, counter-punching well, finding those angles. She does that very well. She can find, tight angles, short angles, and it's, very, very good. In the 31st seed, Alexandra Eala goes through to play Coco Gauff, the 4th seed in round 3. That'll be on Sunday in Indian Wells, which will be, probably Monday morning for most of us in Asia, or maybe Monday lunchtime. But yeah, it's thanks for joining me for this. This has been tremendous. And yeah, well, hopefully maybe we'll see what time it's on. I don't think I'm going to be able to give you a live watch along for that particular match because I may be busy elsewhere, but I'll maybe try and give you a preview. And I'll be uploading that at some point. If you've not already done so, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you for joining me for this match, but it's been fun. I'll hopefully see you again soon.
Card was announced was Janice Chen. You're both players sort of leading in Southeast Asia. Also, you had like 4 Southeast Asians in the Australian Open main draw. I mean, a couple of them are playing here. Just want to comment your comments on sort of being amongst those young group of players and you're sort of, making new ground, if you like.
Yeah, I'm so proud to be, to be in that kind of group of girls who are really lifting up the sport in our region. I think the level is really there, as you can see, for young women in the main draw of Australia this year from Southeast Asia. I think it creates a really good atmosphere, and I think it can only do good things for the sport.
First, what's your name?
I'm Zia.
Zia, and you've come to this tennis tournament, of course, WTA 125.
Is this your first time at a tennis tournament?
Yeah, not really. I'm actually a tennis player myself, but this is my first time attending like such a big and prestigious tennis event here in the Philippines, and I'm glad that it's getting more like recognition.
I'm joined now by Noel. Hi, Noel. This is your first time here at a tennis tournament, is it?
Yeah, this is my first time to watch a live tennis tournament.
And what brought you here? Like, what were you most excited?
Supposed to be, I'm supposed to watch Alex Eala. Unfortunately, she was defeated last night.
Defeated yesterday.
So
yeah.
anyway, we still have good players here like Donna Vekic and
I'm Faye.
Faye and
I'm
want-
Keisha
I'm Colleen.
and where are you guys from?
from Cavite.
Is that far from here?
A bit. A bit.
How long does it take you to get here?
An hour.
An hour. Okay, so obviously we're here at the inaugural WTA 125 event in Manila, Philippine Women's Open. I just wanted to ask you about what brought you here. Is this your first time at a tennis tournament? Or have you been long-term tennis fans, or is this new for you?
This is our first tennis tournament. As for me, I've been a player since just last year, but I'm not a pro player. It's just more like a hobby.
You had visited tennis tournaments before elsewhere?
Yeah, in my province because I'm from Bicol. So yeah, but this is actually my first time attending here in Manila.
Right. Okay. So, how long have you been a tennis fan then?
Since I was a kid, because my dad is actually a tennis player, so he passed that down to me.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you weren't just here getting into tennis just because of Alex Eala. Of course, Alex unfortunately lost
Yeah.
yesterday. Were you looking forward to seeing her possibly today?
Yeah, I actually was really looking forward to seeing her today. So it's kind of sad that we won't be able to watch her today, but we're still looking forward to see some intense matches today, and I'm pretty excited.
Who are you looking forward to watching today then?
Of course, the one who beat Alex Eala yesterday. I'm really looking forward to see her play today. Yeah.
Okay, so it's because of Alex Eala that you became interested in tennis?
no.
No.
Actually, I've been playing tennis since when I was 28, and I'm 58 years old now.
Right.
Though it's a club level, but still.
Yeah. Just is this your first tennis tournament? How long have you been into tennis, or is it just a recent thing? Or
Yeah, this is just a recent thing for me. It's when Alex actually won the participated Miami Open.
Miami? Yeah.
Yeah, Miami Open. And
Semi-final round
Yeah,
it was.
semi-final round. And then, yeah, that's where it all started.
Yeah. So, you want to talk at all?
Right. Yeah, I think I also started my tennis journey during the same time, during the time when Alex played the Miami Open.
So, if it wasn't for Alex, maybe you three would not be here today. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and since that, then have you been watching more of her matches or tennis in general? Have you had the chance to do that, or?
Actually, she's the first.
Yeah, so since then I've became more interested in watching the Grand Slams.
Yeah.
So right now it's the finals for Australian Open. So yeah, really it's because of Alex that we've become really interested and invested in tennis.
How pleased are you about sort of the rise of Alex and the interest she's brought in tennis?
Incredible. Her performance in various tournaments made tennis here in the Philippines, especially those who are really inclined to tennis, but no courts at all. But in our province, we were able to set up a new court, like the shell court and the hard courts.
So, where's your province? Is it far?
It's in Nueva Vizcaya, Region 2.
Okay. So, how far is that from here?
It's a 7-hour drive if you take the bus, but
Wow.
it's private, 5 hours maybe.
So, you've traveled
Yes.
5-7 hours to come here for
Yes.
this tournament.
Yes.
Wow. Well done. Well, I hope it's a good day of play for you today at the semi-finals, and
Pardon?
I hope it's a good day of play
Yeah,
for
because
you today.
Donna Vekic, my idol, is playing today.
She's your idol.
Yeah. Actually, she's a silver medalist in Paris Olympics.
Yeah, she is. Indeed, she is. Yes. Well, I hope you have a great day, Noel, and enjoy this 125 event. Thanks for doing this for me.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah, pleased to be joined today by Ajay and Derek. My name's Eddie. Just want to, first of all, talk to you about, obviously, we're here at the WTA 125 event in Manila. It's the first such event, and Philippine Women's Open. First of all, I want to ask you, like, is this the first time for you to attend a tennis tournament? And is it something recent for you that you watch tennis, or is it more long term?
Yeah, for WTA, so it's our first time since it's in the Philippines. But watching tournaments, so I already play tennis since I was a child, since I was 5 years old. So I watch local tournaments. My father is my coach, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
you've come today. This is your first time watching tennis live.
Yeah.
I guess you were hoping maybe to see Alex.
That's right.
How disappointed were you to see that she lost in the quarterfinals?
Yeah, I'm not really disappointed. I know she fought. She really did her best, and
Yeah.
yeah, she brought. She brought us here. So she brought pride to the Philippines. So yeah,
Yeah.
really proud of her.
Yeah, and of course you can see her up
Yeah.
here on the walls. I mean, yes, yeah. So Bao and Jasper, you're married, right? But
Yes.
you've come together to this inaugural WTA 125 event in Manila,
Yes.
Philippine Women's Open. Just want to first of all ask you: is this your first time at a tennis event to watch live tennis?
Yes, it is. Something we do first time together, and as tennis fans too.
And are you long-term tennis fans, or is this a more recent thing?
No, it was something we did over the pandemic. We learned to play it. Yeah, and then I first learned, and then I just pulled him in.
Pleased to be joined here by Tyler and your family, right? My name's Eddie. Just obviously we're here for the WTA 125 event, first time in Manila, the Philippine Women's Open. I want to know, is this the first time for you guys to see live tennis?
No, actually, we've actually watched a live tennis match a few years ago in Singapore, and yeah, we participated in 2 days of the WTA event.
So you went to WTA event in Singapore.
Yeah.
And what level was that? Is that like a 250 event? Okay, so is this your first time to attend the event in Manila this week?
No.
No,
Oh,
it's our fourth time.
wow. How did you get tickets? I think it's going to be a good final today because we've got Vekic and Osorio. Do you have any preference for who you want to see win today?
Tito Donna.
One
Yeah.
of the crowd favorites here. I think Donna's one of the crowd favorites here in the
Okay, yeah,
Philippines
yeah.
as well.
Yeah, okay. Well, do you have any prediction as well for how you think the score is going to be?
Not for me. I don't want to.
No, we just
speak
wanna-
too soon.
Just want
We
to
just want to
enjoy.
enjoy, yeah.
Yeah.
the game.
Okay. So you probably haven't had time to go in yet, right? So I'll let you guys go, and I hope it's going to be a good experience for you. Enjoy your time here, and yeah, I'll let you go. Thank you. So you're still competing?
Not.
No.
Just playful game lang. only.
Okay. What about yourself?
Actually my wife influenced me to play tennis,
Yeah.
and actually I'm still learning with my father.
Okay, great. And how long have you been learning tennis then? Is it?
Actually I started tennis like 2023,
Okay.
so I'm getting there.
And obviously, you know, the main reason really this tournament is taking place is the rise of Alex Eala.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually that's a very good point.
Yeah, how pleased are you about her rise, and is that exciting for you?
Yeah, so we are really proud of her because she's bringing our country internationally. So in the tennis sport, so we're really proud of her for this rise of tennis sport in the Philippines.
Okay, so it must be exciting as well, obviously, to have the rise of Alex Eala. She's kind of the reason why this tournament is taking place. you started to play tennis, you must have been excited when she started to do well.
Yes. So the time that I was starting to play tennis, this was also the time that she was starting to rise as a star.
Yeah.
So it was also been something so inspirational to see. Yes.
And of course, I mean, I guess maybe you were expecting her to be in the final today. Maybe you were hoping for that. It didn't quite turn out about that.
Yeah, we hope for that, but of course, we're tennis enthusiasts, so we're here for the sport, not just the player. But
That's great.
we hope it would be Alex, but it's okay.
Yeah. And of course, it's Donna Vekic who's going to be playing Camila Osorio.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts on who will win, or do you have any preferences?
Of course, we prefer Donna since we adopted her.
Okay.
She's Tita Donna now.
Adopted Filipino. So
But yeah, we're rooting for the both of them. So whoever turns out to win,
yeah, hoping for a good match, a good display of tennis. Yeah, me too. And I've been here all week. It's been a great tournament so far. So hoping for a good final day. Yeah, I'll let you go, and I hope you enjoy your day today.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So you came earlier in the week when you got to see Alex play as well, did you? Or
Yeah, we saw her play the other day.
quarterfinals.
We saw her during the quarterfinals, but we were here on the first day during the qualifying. But we saw her practicing in one of the courts, but we didn't really get to see her face to face.
Okay. Of course, yeah, it would have been nice if she was in the final, but yeah, unfortunately, she went out. She did her best. But are you guys then sort of, maybe not just because of Alex, you have liked tennis for a long time? Or?
Yes, we have.
Yes, okay. And you play tennis?
Yes.
Okay, so, but it must be exciting to see sort of the attention coming to tennis because of her rise, right?
Yes, it's really. Yeah, because I think a lot of people were surprised to see the crowd that we have here in the Philippines, because usually for WTA 125, we expect like low appearance of the crowd, and usually it's just the full, what do you call it, the hardcore tennis fans. But here we're so happy to see that a lot of people are showing up, not only for Alex but for the love of the sport as well.
Yeah, it was clear like yesterday, obviously Alex wasn't playing, but there was still a good crowd here. I was here yesterday. So,
Yeah.
And I guess though, you were maybe hoping to see her play in the final today. Obviously she went out in the quarterfinals. Maybe you were disappointed about that. I don't know. What did you?
Not really. We're still so happy about the results. It's not something to where we were hoping to really have her play in the finals, right? But right now we're just so happy that she also get to play in Abu Dhabi, and we hope the best for her there.
Yeah, she'll go on to Abu Dhabi. Tennis never stops. It's all around the world. And where have you guys come from? Do you live nearby or?
We come from Pasig. It's a bit far, but the distance is
How long does it take to get here?
like 1 hour.
Okay, so yeah, not too bad. But how do you think this compares? Because this is a WTA 125. You went to the 250 in Singapore. How does it compare in terms of experience?
I'd say that to be honest, the Singapore was a bit more fun, but this one has, since it's from my country, I feel more safe in this, and the matches are really engaging too. The players, I've gotten a bit of some of their signatures, and it's just great to watch tennis here.
Whose autographs did you get?
We have Alex during the meet and greet, but we have Alex during the meet and greet, but during the game we got Tatiana, Maria, and Solana Sierra.
Okay, great.
We're trying to get Alex's signature during her match 2 days ago, but it's just crazy. The crowd is crazy. So we'll try again next time.
Cool. Yeah, obviously it's exciting to have this event here in Manila. Today we're going to have Donna Vekic against Camila Osorio. Do you have any preference to who you want to win?
After Alex went, not really, but more for Donna. How about you?
Go for that.
Follow the wife, I guess.
Any prediction or just?
No. We're just really here to enjoy the game.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Well, I hope it goes well for you because I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, I think both good players. So it's your first tennis experience. I hope it goes well, and I'll let you go and enjoy the rest of the experience. Yeah,
Thank
thanks
you.
for joining.
Thank
Cheers. And I guess maybe you'll be hoping to come back maybe next year.
Hopefully, we're really hoping for that. Actually, I've actually searched about the feedback about WTA 125, and I see a lot of positive comments compared to what we have experienced in Singapore years ago. It's actually not bad.
Yeah.
Although before the event started, I was like, okay, I've already watched in Singapore, so I have expectations. But of course, it's 125, so we have to lower the expectations a bit. But it actually exceeded my expectations, so it's actually a good thing.
I feel the same. I mean, I've been to quite a lot of tennis events, and I think for a 125, it's actually very good. And I think they'll have left a good impression, the organizers for the WTA. I know they plan to get it upgraded. We'll see if that happens.
Hopefully, I'm really hoping for that.
Yeah, it would be nice. So today, Vekic against Osorio in the final. Do you have any thoughts on the outcome? Do you have any preference for who you want to see win?
Well, we both love them. We love them both. Well, Donna is our adopted tita.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I'm sure she has a lot of fans here. But Camila, she's also very good, and I like her also because she's like so sweet, and her game was really good. So I think it's gonna be a tough one. No really preference, but we love them both.
Do you have any thoughts, maybe?
Yeah, I've seen Donna play. She's a really good player. I've also seen Osorio play. Yeah, like my mom said, it's going to be a tough match, but I think it will be very engaging. Hopefully, up to 3 sets, and whichever of them wins, I hope I get at least both of their autographs.
Can I ask how old you are?
Huh?
How old are you?
13.
13, already quite tall, so maybe you can be a good tennis player like this. But yeah, anyway, guys, I think thanks for doing this, and I hope it's going to be a good day for you,
Thank
good
you.
match. Enjoy the tournament.
Sure, thank you so
Thank you.
much. Yeah.